أرضك مما حملت وأقلت من قدرتك.
You play. You have fun. Next 7 years, you teach them. You teach. Not so much fun anymore. Now you start teaching. The next 7 years, from 14 to 21, you be their friend. These are the teachings that only the sheikhs, tarikats, they're taking and they're putting in the community to become part of our meat, part of our attitude. Not something that just goes through the head that you, later on you forget. It doesn't go through the heart. You don't know how to apply. How are you going to apply fiqh? So many ways to apply. Okay. Is this on? Now they're going to slap me. But now they're stuck. Good. You must learn your fiqh. You must learn your farz. This, that. Is that so difficult to learn? Is it so difficult? Do you have to spend 10, 20, 50 years learning fiqh? No, this religion is easy in that way. Yes? Okay. How are you going to apply Aqidah? How are you going to apply Aqidah? And fiqh and Aqidah, is that not something that Ahli Tasawwuf, they really concentrate on? What does it mean? Now what you do, if you have the wrong intentions of what you do, it becomes empty or becomes wrong. You can do everything correctly. You can go up and down correctly. You can circle around Kaaba correctly. But if your intentions and your heart is evil, wrong, corrupt, then those actions cancel. Yes? Okay. How about Aqidah? So many classes everywhere, teaching people Aqidah. Person goes in there, all he knows is La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. And he knows that for 1400 years, great-grandfather is teaching, don't believe in these wrong things, believe in these right things, believe in Allah, believe in the Prophet. To believe in awliya Allah, you don't worship them, but you believe in them. Okay, he believes that. So simple, the religion is simple. Then he enters into Aqidah class, he gets so confused. Oh, so many different kinds of things. How are you going to apply that? How are you going to apply? What people in Tariqat they're saying? Aqidah. How you say Aqidah? Don't give me Western words to describe Islamic theology. Especially in the Naqshbandi way. Now you are going to look at your own belief. You believe there is one Allah. You're not going to study that. You're going to study your belief. La ilaha illallah. You believe there is one Allah. La. What does la mean? No. Just with your tongue? No. To the ilah. To the wrong things. To the wrong gods, let's say. Just with your tongue? Outside or inside? Different things. With your tongue you may say, inside heart is saying something else. You can look a Muslim, but inside you can be something else. You can look something else. So many people, they don't have the means. But inside, they are in the maqams of saints. Now, they really tell you, if you really believe now in Allah, then examine. What are the ilahs? What are the partners that you put next to Allah that you worship? What else you worship? What else you worship? Illallah. Everyone says, yeah, I worship Allah. Yes, we understand. You're saying you worship Allah. I pray 5 times a day. Alaikum salam. You pray. So, but what else you put next to Allah that you say you worship? What else you worship? Allah openly is saying, don't worship shaitan. In the heart of the Quran, in Surah Al-Yasif, don't worship shaitan. Didn't I tell you, Ya Bani Adam, not to worship shaitan because he is your open enemy. So what are the shaitans? Shaitan means not shaitan figure of shaitan, one crazy-looking person with a tail like this, holding a fork. No, shaitan, that's Disney. What is shaitan? What are the shaitanic characteristics? As our mashaykhs have told us, the arrogance, the stubbornness, the anger, and the jealousy is all inherited from who? Shaitan. He is your open enemy. If there is an open enemy, there is a hidden enemy as well. And the hidden enemy is the one, usually, that is more dangerous than the open enemy. He looks like he is your friend, your buddy, inside of you. And that is your nafs. Now, La ilaha illallah, what the ilahs that you put next to Allah. Now, you are studying yourself, you're removing, you are the ilahs, trying to. You have stubbornness, you inherit from shaitan. Shaitanic characteristic, you don't get rid of it, it's going to be a problem for you. You don't get rid of that anger, it's going to be a problem for you. That envy, you don't even understand it. You don't see how it opens up in hundreds and thousands of different ways. You don't know. You are ignorant. Or you are saying you are arrogant. So many people, they're arrogant. And you become stubborn. You don't know these are characteristics of shaitan. Now shaitan is outside and is inside. He's an open enemy, and he has an ally that is your nafs, that is your hidden enemy. Now you're finished. So now, don't listen to all those who are saying. One hand, they're saying, all this is not necessary. You must go learn all these things. It's the most necessary things. Don't go to tariqat so much if you don't have a basis in all this madrasa. And they make it very difficult. If you don't graduate from the madrasa, you don't get a diploma, in these days, same as Yahudi universities, if you don't get a diploma, then you cannot really enter the tariqat. You're not going to understand. And then they say, the example is, look, so many jahil people. They do also wrong things. They're saying this is Naqshbandi. They're saying this is Rufai. They're saying this is Mevlevi. You see all these people, they don't know Shariat. Right? They do all these wrong things. That's why you have to learn. You have to learn your fiqh. You have to learn your aqidah. You have to learn everything. Then you won't make those mistakes. How silly is that? You learn all these things, you won't make those mistakes. Look into the deviations in Islam. So many deviations, we may say majority of the deviations in Islam is coming from who? Those ones who have a lot of knowledge, who actually did madrasa and above, who know everything. But what they didn't learn, their shaitan to step on it, to control it. Their nafs to step on it. Their dunya to step on it. Yeah, they say, that's why you have to learn all these things. No, don't worry about it. We understand their point in some ways, but don't be stuck. That's also a trick of shaitan. Because they say a donkey that circles around the Kaaba 7 times does not become a hajj. If you have those donkey characteristics, shaitanic characteristics, if you don't get rid of it, it doesn't matter what you do. You can circle around the Kaaba. You are not going to make any progress unless, as our Shaykh, our Grand Shaykh is saying, you ride on that ego. You control it. You understand it. And this is why they're saying in the Naqshbandi way, the end of their ways is the beginning of our way. Who listens? Who cares? No one. Now, if you don't understand shaitan, you don't understand ego, you don't understand shaitan, you will not be able to understand Ahir Zaman. You cannot. You will not be able to understand Dajjal. You will not be able to understand Mahdi alayhi salam. You will not. Of course, from qualified teachers. And don't think you can study about Mahdi alayhi salam or Dajjal through internet, through online. May we hold on tightly to our share. Coming back, everything now, coming back to yourself. Know yourself. You understand your shaitan. You can defeat that. Outside cannot touch you. You're holding on to the inheritor of the Prophet ﷺ. They're teaching you how to handle your shaitan, how to handle your ego, shaitanic characteristics. Yes. That time it doesn't matter too much. You take one step. Allah is saying, sincerely, you come to me one step. My servant. Servant. The word is servant. It's not any Muslim, anyone. My servant. He takes one step to me, I will take 10 steps to him. That level of servanthood. How you can be servant when you're so proud. How you can be servant when you're so angry. How you can be a servant when you're so territorial. You're so greedy. You don't care. What kind of servant is that? We're here to learn. May we all learn, inshallah. May our sheikhs' feet always be on our necks, inshallah. May his support always be on us. This much is enough. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha.